We're live from Chevy Chase.
Welcome back. It's time for our Wednesday Wisdom with Justin Peterson.
Today's Wednesday Wisdom is sponsored by Peterson Law Office.
And today we are going to talk about all kinds of issues as it pertains to the holiday season that we're getting into.
Issues, don't we?
We do. Yes, you're our favorite issue person. So you went to the game last night, though.
I did. Before we get into those issues, what a fun! It was an amazing atmosphere. My kids are still mad because I made them leave at halftime so that we could get to bed on time, and I was mad too. that I had to leave at halftime.
Well, at halftime, I still wasn't sure we were going to pull it out.
I know. I was concerned too.
You took a chance there.
Yeah, I took one for the team, and no one's thanked me today. No one.
And I'm sure you had the radio on the whole way home listening to it.
We did, and then we got home and they watched it, so they still went to bed late. So
that's a good dad. That's a good dad.
You're raising them right. One of the reasons why we love you so much.
My wife would think otherwise.
Oh, I don't know about that. Okay, so let's get on with the topic of the day, and that is talking about products that could hurt us, because everybody's out buying things right now for Christmas. Some of them are good and some of them aren't.
Sure, yeah, products liability cases are incredibly difficult to prosecute, as you can imagine. This time of year, we see cases involving space heaters, self-igniting space heaters. We've handled those cases in the past. And of course, this is the time of year folks are buying those. In addition, we've handled cases that involve fires where, like, a residential complex isn't up to fire code, they don't have working smoke detectors, and someone dies as a result of not being put on notice of those things. And so the key is, early communication to us, because we like to get people out there. We have fire investigators that are very, very proficient in their field. We have to look at origin of fire. A lot of times, especially in the space heater cases, you have to exclude all other potential sources or origin of the fire. There's all these combustible objects in our house, like these pillows and the carpet.
We love our pillows.
Yes, and so the manufacturer is going to say it was something else that caused the fire as opposed to some defective product. So we need to be out there early and often on those.
Well, I actually thought of you the other day because I have an electric blanket, and I live with the electric blanket from like November till, April.
Yes.
And some wires came loose, and I thought I might electrocute myself. It's maybe time I throw this thing away. But there is this whole thing about, did I cause it? Is it a manufacturing defect? What would you advise people in that situation if they don't know if they're responsible?
Just what I said, come to us quickly so that we can get our fire investigators on this. The fire departments do a great job as well, and they go look at origin and things of that nature. Lucky for you, I've never gotten a call on a defective blanket case, so that's a good thing. So hopefully it'll stay that way.
All right, all right.
Yes.
And the good thing about you, you are available 24/7. You've got that chat feature on your website. People can reach out to you. You're going to get back with them, and it's a free consultation, so it doesn't even cost anybody.
Absolutely. We don't charge unless we recover on someone's behalf. If we do investigate and we find that there's not a case, we eat the time and the money that we put into those things.
Well, and with the Christmas season, toys are another issue, right?
Yes.
So we're seeing a bunch of children's toys. And do they all go through the protocol to make sure they're safe?
They're supposed to. In fact, in the space heater case I was referencing earlier, we found that when it was being manufactured in China, it was being sold by Big Box here in America, and during customs, they were testing, maybe 2 out of 10 of these things, and then they were failing over and over again. And so once we get into the investigation, it's not just about origin, it's about how they manufactured. What are the processes of manufacturing? Is there a defect in that process as well? And so there's a lot more to those investigations than you'd think.
Yeah, so you have to have an experienced, well-versed team, and you've got that with you.
We do. We have an excellent team. I've partnered with Whiteford, so we have together over 200 attorneys, over 1,000 staff, so we definitely have a large team to help those who have been affected.
Well, and I know of another reason to trust you. You're a huge UK fan.
Yes, yes. Born here in
your
Lexington.
stuff.
Well, born and raised here in
You're
Lexington.
Local.
You don't know any else, so that's for sure. So,
that's right. And if anybody gets in a car accident, and the roads are going to start getting icy and stuff, you handle those cases as well.
We're here to help anybody who's been injured as a result of anything, whether it's a product defect, whether it's a motor vehicle, medical malpractice. We've handled them all. We've tried all those types of cases, and so we're just here to help people if we can. And they can call us. They can go to our website at justinpetersonlaw.com. They can see our team that I just discussed, or they can call us at 859-469-6390.
Oh, we love you, Justin. We love having you on the show.
Yes, thank you. I love
You're
being
so
here.
awesome.
Have you started your Christmas shopping?
Really? You know the answer to
I
that.
love asking those thought-provoking questions,
Well,
Justin.
and I have another question for him, and it pertains to our question of the day.
Oh, yeah.
But first, all the information for Peterson Law Office is up on the screen.
Today's Wednesday Wisdom was sponsored by Peterson Law Office.